The Detroit Lions play their home opener against the Seattle Seahawks, and kind of a revenge game coming up at Ford Field, which is sold out, by the way. It's going to be ridiculous. The goal is to get it louder than Arrowhead was. Dan Campbell thinks it's going to be louder, and I have a feeling it will be too, seeing as how it's a dome. It really does have that potential. But we talked about this team and the mindset going into the 2023 NFL season. And from Brad Holmes and the Villains sweatshirt to the signing of C.J. Gardner-Johnson to the drafting of Brian Branch to the drafting of Jahmyr Gibbs to Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes not giving a care about what you or I think or any other general manager in the National Football League or Mel Kiper, Todd McShay, it didn't matter. They did not care, and they did what they felt was best for the team. And in doing so, we kind of saw a different side of Brad Holmes, and he started wearing his Villains sweatshirt. Everybody knows about it. Detroit Lions. We still don't have that merch, by the way. And you can see our team kind of taking that villain kind of role from, and I think it really all starts with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now, if you missed this is kind of freaked me out, man. I'm at the game, so I see this later. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no service in Arrowhead. So I think I see this when I got home or before I left and hit the road the next day. This ski mask that C.J. Gardner-Johnson is wearing. He came out on the field in a ski mask. Now, when I initially saw it, I was like, was that photoshopped? Was that a Photoshop image of a dude wearing, this guy ordered a blue mask and wore it out onto the field, and I believe he put it on after the game as well. Well, guess what? Not only does he want you, the fan, to come to Ford Field with a ski mask on or with a blue ski mask, he wants his teammates to run out with it as well. Here's what he had to say. Says, I hope they introduce the defense ski mask on, he said. And that isn't it either. Hoping fans replace the paper bags that have dotted the stadium for so long with, you guessed it, blue ski masks. They're part of us, Gardner-Johnson said. It's the culture. We're changing it. I'm going to get you one. You want one? Talking to the reporter. No paper bags, ski masks. We're taking what's ours. There's a new sheriff in town. If you haven't seen the picture, the image is frightening. It is frightening. You see a ski mask, you instantly think horror. You instantly think something bad is about to happen. And I can't believe that this dude wore a ski mask. I love it though. And check this out. The crazy part is he wants fans to come with ski mask to the stadium. Now, at first I'm like, he trying to get somebody kicked out, but I thought about it. You can wear masks. People wear Lions costumes all the time. There probably is some type of restriction. Maybe I've never seen a ski mask worn in Ford Field, but I have seen like a wrestling mask with the mouth out. So I don't know. Maybe there is not that much of a difference, but you want to see what this looked like. It is a frightening image, man. Check this out. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the ski mask on here. Absolutely. Let's go back so you can see the beat. Look at that. Frightening. But here's the best part. This dude is wired different. He is wired different, man. Ready to go. And here's the crazy thing, the craziest thing of all. The fans have already began ordering. If you go on Twitter, these ski masks are being ordered. Now, I am very intrigued to see how that's going to go. But ski mask aside, this dude is bringing something different. And I know a lot of you in the comment section are like, well, he missed some plays and he hasn't done anything for our team. It all, you know when it started? It started when he was brought here. We saw it during training camp when he got snazzy with the reporters. I was there. This guy was locked in. He gave us a little smile, but he was locked in. I mean, dancing, making poses. It was crazy. But when I saw it, I said, this guy is serious. Like, he's locked in. And I think that he's embraced not only his role with the Detroit Lions, but he said something during his interview today. He said the culture has already changed. Now it's just time to kind of act and keep it going. put some wins together. You got to remember this guy was a part of Dan Campbell's crew back in New Orleans. So I'm sure that it was Brad Holmes that got him here, but it was also Dan Campbell that kind of put CJ Gardner-Johnson over the top because he probably was the most coveted safety in free agency. And I can see CJ Gardner-Johnson getting a massive deal, not like a record-breaking deal, but a probably Brad Holmes is kind of a 2 to 3 year guy. I think CJ Gardner-Johnson plays his way to a 3-year deal when this season is over. Our money's supposed to be, it's not going to be funny anymore. It's going to be legit. I think that he plays himself into a 3-year contract. And even if he doesn't necessarily ball out, he's bringing something to this team that we haven't seen in a long time. I love Calvin Johnson. I love Matthew Stafford. But that whole era was different. This not your Barry Sanders team, right? This team is something different. So do you think that the Detroit Lions are going to run out in ski mask? If you're going to the stadium, have you purchased a ski mask? That is something that I want to know about. So make sure you let me know in the comments below. The watch party, if you can't go to the stadium, maybe your funds are a little low, you can't get to the stadium, you can come to the Uno's Pizzeria. It's in Farmington Hills. $15 will get you a pizza buffet and drink specials. You can scan the QR code on the screen now, or you can go down to the description. As a matter of fact, I will make it the pinned comment. She responded. She emailed me today. We have 50 seats. 29 of them are gone. We have 21 seats left as of right now. And we still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to sell tickets. So if you do not have a ticket, try to get one. We will probably, if we don't sell out, hand out some, take some people at the door, but the capacity of the restaurant is 50 people and we are over halfway full right now. So I would love to pack this thing out. I'm happy with 30. I really am. That's more. I just didn't want no one to show up because that would have been terrible, but you got time. If you want a ticket, scan the QR code, get your ticket, and let's rock out at the home opener for the Detroit Lions and Seattle Seahawks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I hope I can sleep tonight. That was frightening.